Welcome, Scorpio, to your love reading for November 12th to the 18th of 2018. So, happy birthday. If your birthday is this week, do enjoy it. Make sure you have some fun. Do whatever you do to relieve some tension and try to be easy, alright? So, let's see. Message for Scorpio in love, November 12th to the 18th of 2018. So, 10 card Celtic cross spirit first comes towards you. Your response, their response, your fears, and then the outcome. Scorpio, 12 to 18. Okay. So we have King of Pentacles in reverse. Usually a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Someone who does not have their career objective straight. They might be having issues with financial security. It might be some of you who might collide or butt heads with somebody who you might be in a financial tie with. So issues financially, or someone that might be causing some kind of frustration and not communicating with that person as well, about money, about teamwork, collaborating with a certain person, blocking somebody through frustration, trying to make an example out of them because of what they might be saying, or you feel like if either you or someone else is in a marriage or commitment because of leaning on someone for financial support, someone might cut somebody out for that reason, and issues with making a change through frustration. Now that comes through where you might be dealing with someone who could be an obstacle to where you would like to move towards. It could be another person. So if someone, for instance, if you dealt with someone who has moved on from someone else, and that person, like an ex-partner, they might be resisting moving on from that other person, and because they have a fear of change, they don't want to make a change to release a certain person. So that might be causing an obstacle with you and someone else. So I just want to put that out there. That might be an issue that some of you know about. Recent past, Page of Pentacles in reverse. Money issues, maybe spending a lot, going out. Maybe some of you had a plan to save and then you splurged, or something didn't fall through, a loan, or a bad investment or something, it didn't fall through in the right way. So that might be an issue. Sometimes losing money, or lending it out and not being able to, you didn't get paid back, so that could be an issue. We just spoke about teamwork with the Three of Pentacles showing up. So having to work with someone that you might not want to work with, or separating from someone that you couldn't work with in a good way, or in a healthy way, and having to work on your own. So you're trying to figure out what to do right now financially, with career, or with someone that might be kind of in the way. So the Nine of Wands is the energy is the person's coming towards you. They might not be coming towards you because either you shut them down and they know the reasons why you shut them down, or someone that might be competitive. Could be someone that you might feel like it's an enemy, literally an enemy. That might be an issue there. I feel like that person is, if they're defensive about you, that means that something did go wrong. So whoever it is, you might be shutting someone down, but they don't like the fact that you are doing that. Your response is, when the Lovers is coming out, usually that's the energy of feeling deeply for another person, feeling like there's a union that you are either involved in or moving into in a deeper way, but not until you make a choice to remove yourself from something that's not working out. The person that you're dealing with is they're either they blocked you, or you blocked them, or something like that could be going on this week, and they're hiding, either purposely manipulating or having to do these things. Now for some of you, somebody could, this is just for a few, somebody could have been called the cops on somebody, and they may have been in prison because they stole something, didn't pay something back, took somebody to court, something like that could have been going on, or took something from you and now they're hiding. That's how that might seem. So the Eight of Swords is someone that they're restricted in some way. Now Justice is showing up, so definitely fearing. Something might be going on where someone is not treating somebody right, or constantly doing something behind somebody's back, and you might be trying to figure out, or say for instance, if you have you've been watching somebody, or keeping your accounts open, or keeping that person If they're constantly communicating with you or trying to say what they have to say and then you shut them down and block them, you might feel like they might retaliate, or you can't really see what they might be up to right now, so trying to figure out whether or not if justice is going to rule and take place, or if you're going to receive the brunt of how you responded to them, vice versa. Something like that might be happening. But I feel when justice is coming through, usually that's a fear that you might be in a karmic cycle with somebody, that bad karma is going to catch up with you, or it's not going to catch up with the person who might deserve it. And the King of Pentacles in reverse might be another person who's interfering with the connection. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles is definitely being single or breaking free from another person that you may have been dealing with. So it could be a move as well for some, like moving out, shutting someone down, and cutting off all communication, like changing a number, changing your locks, going somewhere else, something like that, getting away from somebody. Clarify the Eight of Swords for the person that is you're dealing with. The Page of Cups. So whoever that is, they might either be in a new relationship, they might even have a child. For some of you, that person may have say if they gotten you pregnant, or for some of you got somebody pregnant, they might be trying to deny that this happened, or that they're the father or the parent of that child for some. Clarify the Nine of Wands for Scorpio. In the Nine of Cups, whoever that person is, I don't know if they might be aggressive, or they might be, it seems like they might be manipulating or something like that. And some of you might be tired of it. And it's almost like you are, whoever it is, you might be tired of them either lying to you or hiding something from you, because somebody is resisting this newer connection or moving on, or something like that might be going on. So we'll look into what that is. So what I want to do is do another, because it's kind of vague a bit. It's not really telling me, especially with the King of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see, 2 cards for Scorpio for November 12th to the 18th. Waiting for divine timing is at work in your love life. Let's see, November 12th to the 18th. Scorpio. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So we're going to do another spread. Hold on. So let's see. Mutual energy between you and your love interest or partner. Mutual energy between you and your love interest or partner for Scorpio. November 12th to the 18th. The Fool. So again, that's the Fool is like shutting down, letting go. It's not shutting down where you're not communicating, but it's like letting someone go. And that's a card of not really connecting or being bothered with somebody. So let's see, the person coming towards you. Yeah, they're so when I saw the Nine of Cups and then the Page of Wands is showing up, that person is being playful, disconnecting, doing their own thing right now, needing space or wanting to be friends, kind of thing. So some of you might be disconnecting from that person. What might you be bringing towards them, Scorpio? The Hierophant. It's either marriage, your beliefs. Now the Page of Wands is also a child, so I'm not sure if some of you did get pregnant or something like that might be there. I'm clear for the Hierophant for Scorpio. So when the Hierophant is coming through, that's either again, beliefs, marriage where there is a restriction, having to be friends with somebody because there is a marriage or restriction, hospitalized, having to heal, going through counseling, these kind of things where you can't connect with somebody until these things are resolved. So what might their response be, Scorpio? The Four of Wands in reverse. It's almost like a either moving out for some of you, or not wanting to commit right now because they're having issues around the home environment. What are your fears, Scorpio? Fears this week. Five of Swords. Rumors, gossip, things like that getting out of hand. So sometimes you might want to shut things down or shut someone down, or you don't want conflict to happen. And even if you do, you don't want it to explode. So there might be a lot of drama going on. So the outcome for Scorpio. 12 to 18. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is usually a home, marriage, or relationship that's still intact, or something that's reaching that level, but not until friendship, being able to be playful, detaching, doing something else, moving on. Clarify the 10 of Cups for Scorpio. 6 of Cups. That's the past, a past person, being around them, being happy with that home environment or relationship, with children, either wanting to stay in a marriage with somebody and not wanting to move into something new with someone else. And clarify the 6 of Cups. 2 of Wands, and making plans with that particular person for some. So it's almost like somebody is until someone gets their act together, that there's no change really happening. For others of you, some of you might be reuniting or renewing a commitment with somebody, and it's taking that slow as well, because you're choosing that over maybe a new potential option for some. But right now in the fields, it seems like before anything can happen, before complete happiness can happen, a lot of you are having to disconnect from somebody and allow them to do them, and you do you right now, and see what happens. Let's see messages for Scorpio, number 12 to 18. And then unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Again, you are with the Fool there. You're moving on from somebody. Some messages for you're moving on from somebody, and you could still be around that person. For some of you out there, because the Hierophant showing up with the 10 of Swords, that's like an ending to a marriage or some kind of hurt, restriction. I can't move on because I'm married, or I don't want to move on because of my beliefs, or I don't want to commit right now because our beliefs, our race, our ethics, these kind of things might be in the way of connection. Let's see a message here for Scorpio number 12. And then trust. Allow the situation to this situation is calling for you to have faith. Let's see one more card for Scorpio number 12. And let your friends help you. Ask and accept support from others. So definitely right now is not the greatest time to connect with somebody. It's almost like if you are with somebody, you're in a marriage, things might need to, stay stable. Some of you might choose for it to be that way. But you also know that there is a situation where you are having to release yourself from something. What that might be. This is general, so it's not going to be for everybody. It's not a private or personal one, but you can always get that particular reading from the website if you would like to. So that's going to be your messages for the week. I hope they helped you out in some way. Tons of love, lots of light to you, tons of healing pops. I wish you the best. You can always go to that website to get a private or personal reading. So have a good one.